Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you my current foundation routine, and I'm going to go ahead and be reviewing the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Just go ahead and stick around if you want to see how I do my contour, my highlight, how I color correct, and how I conceal everything. Just to let you know, I have combination leaning more towards oily skin. This isn't for everybody, obviously. If you have more dry skin, then this probably wouldn't be for you. So just go ahead and keep watching, and like always, if you don't like it, then hopefully maybe something else that I post will be for you. Alright, so actually it's a perfect day that I'm doing this because I've got a bunch of hormonal acne going on here, so we'll get to cover all of that up and color correct it and make that all go away, which will be super nice. So I've got here the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in Fair. You get 1 fluid ounce in this package. The package is pretty nice. It's glass. It's pretty weighted. It feels like a high-end foundation, which I've never had a high-end foundation before. This is my first one, so I'm pretty excited about it. Turn it, and you've got this little pump on the inside, this little dropper, which is nice because I love foundations that have pumps and stuff like that in them, rather than having something like this. This is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 102 Fair Porcelain. It doesn't have a pump on it, so when you're getting your product out, you're going to have to pour it out, and then if you get too much, you can't pour it back in, so you're wasting product. With this, you can control how much you get, instead of kind of playing a guessing game on what you're getting. So since this is a little too dark for me, we're going to go ahead and probably add a little bit of a lighter foundation to it. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and start with my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It smells like tea tree oil, which I really, really like. It's a silicone-based primer. We're going to take that and put it in our T-zone. And then I like to press it into my skin so it gets into those pores, because I have fairly large pores on my forehead and on my cheeks. Now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to like actually try to take care of my skin than like when I was younger, when I just would fall asleep with makeup on my face or wear the same makeup for like 3 days, which literally is the worst thing that I could have done for my skin. Alright, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and start color correcting my skin. So I take this, I have a little bit of green concealer here. We're going to put that here. And so basically when you color correct, you're going to want to pick colors that are the opposite on the color wheel. So if you have red spots, you're going to want to color correct with greens. If you have purples and blues, you're going to want to color correct with an orange or a like a yellowy or salmon color. So we're going to take that, just take my ring finger and kind of pat it in. I have this makeup sponge, which it was really small until I put some water on it, and now it's huge. Go ahead and blend that a little bit. I have a really bad habit of just blending it all way too much, and then I lose all the color that I just put down. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and take a orangey color, and we're just going to put it underneath our eyes right here. You can see I have really, really deep eye bags. It's hereditary. The only way I'd be able to fix it was to get fillers, and I literally cannot afford fillers. So take a little bit of that. Then I'm going to take my NYX Full Coverage Concealer in CJ02 Fair. I look ridiculous right now. I look like a map. And we're going to take our sponge, just blend it out a little bit. Now, to let you know, doing this is not, especially with like acne and stuff, it's not going to cover up the texture. It'll cover up the color, most definitely, but it's not going to cover up the texture. So don't get discouraged if you're doing this and you think you can still see the acne through your foundation and your concealer. It's not going to be perfect. We're not all perfect. It's okay. It happens. Acne is completely normal. All right. So, I have everything color corrected. We're going to go ahead and I have my powder here. I'm going to take my Becca Aqua Luminous foundation. I'm going to put a pump right here. Just do one pump for right now. If I need more, I'll mix some more up. And then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream in Fair. It's really, really light. Even on me, it's like almost white. We're going to just squeeze some of that in there. It's still a little yellow. Alright. But it's not too yellow. This is it's a Morphe brush. But just like my other Morphe brush, I don't know what number it is. So we're going to take this flat foundation brush. That looks really nice. Oh my god, that looks super nice. And then you're just going to want to focus on all of your skin for right now. And don't worry, you can go back with your foundation and just cover up any other spots that you just concealed. Make sure you get that up in your hairline. Bring it down your neck so you don't have that line of demarcation here. Otherwise it's going to look like you're wearing a mask, and that's not pretty, especially if you're wearing a color that isn't the right one for your skin. That looks really nice. Okay, so we're going to take whatever was left on here. I'm going to go ahead and put it wherever you think you need it. You need a little more coverage. So for me, it's right here where I had all that acne. Near my nose where I get a bunch of redness. Alright, looks good. So, we've got all that done. We're going to go back in with our concealer. You can see now everything is the same color. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and deepen up everything. So what we're going to do is contour. So contouring is taking the deep parts of your face, making them look a little more sunken in so your face has more dimension. So I'm going to take this My Pretty Zombie Contour in Knuckles, and I'm just going to put that in the hollows of my cheeks, down underneath my jawline, up near my forehead. And then if you want to, you can contour your nose. I only do that if I have like a photo shoot or something like that. It's very rare that I do that. So I'm going to go in there. As usual, tap the excess off. And then, especially if you're a beginner in this, you suck in your cheeks. And you'll see where your natural contour is. And I'm using a small angled brush. Okay, so when you have your contour blended out as much as you want it to be, realize that you didn't powder your face. Nose, under eyes. I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in 100 transparent. Now that that crisis has been averted, you're going to go ahead and take this My Pretty Zombie highlight in Ribbon Candy. And when you use highlight, you're going to want to put it on the highest points of your face. So your cheekbones, on top of your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow, bottom of your chin, and the middle of your forehead. And then you can go in dry, but I like a really, really bright highlight. So I take my Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray. And what I like to do is I spray my brush. And then I go in. Put on my highlighter. I always put so much highlighter on, I love it. Alright. So then you've got all that down. I'm going to go do my brows off camera, and then we'll be back and we will throw on a little bit of mascara and the look will be finished. Alright, so I have my brows done. They are super thick, super angry. I just posted a brow video, so that'll most likely be out after this one comes out. But I'll have an annotation up here letting you know if it's out yet or not. So, got all of this done. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set, and you guys know how much I love this stuff. I love it so much. makes my skin look so nice. Alright. So I've got that on. Throw in a little bit of blush because I just realized I forgot to put blush on. Because, dang it. I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Party. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and throw on a little bit of mascara. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And this is my L'Oreal Hydrofuge Luminous Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara.